Hello fellas, it's Gattsu here. So this is why you don't get f***ed up, right? This is why you don't get f***ed up. Look bro, I'm in the middle of f***ing nowhere. Look, motherfucker, look. Where even is this place, bro? The bus arriving in 15 minutes. I've been here already for like 15 minutes. Oh my god, bro, I wanna go home so bad, man. I'm tired, bro, I'm tired. Has this ever happened to you? You like going to the bar or parties and drinking with your friends. First you start going off on a few beers and 4 hours later you're chugging Jaeger bombs like water, and you would love to go and approach that girl because your confidence is that high right now. But you know, even if you get laid, you'll just ruin your reputation with your whiskey dick. I'm gonna teach you how to drink and actually have fun instead of just passing out or just going to sleep. The first thing is, you gotta know your limits so you don't end up like me. This can only be done with trial and error, and it can be a bit tricky to do trial and error if you don't remember anything the next morning after drinking. But if you don't know what your sweet spot is, start drinking with beer and going from there. Beer is pretty light, so you have to drink massive amounts of beer to get really fucked up, so having around 3 might be just enough to start having fun without passing out. The main thing is, you gotta get into that sweet spot of being fucked up so that you legit feel good and don't wanna puke. There's also a factor of who you're going with and what the situation is. If you're going with your friend just to have a nice night out, just beers and maybe vodka with energy will be good enough to get drunk and have fun. But if you and your friend went through some shit and you go to drink like that, there is a very low chance that you will not get fucked up. Imagine you or your friend went through a nasty breakup. He's obviously going to start ordering vodka shots, and what you gonna do about it? Pussy out and say no, I'm good with my 4% beer? And then obviously your friend is going to ask if you're a fucking pussy, and I agree. We said that we should know our limits, but when it comes to special occasions such as breakups, whatever, one Friday night of getting extremely fucked up will only hurt the next morning. Most recommended drink for you is a Jaeger bomb for everything. If you don't know what a Jaeger bomb is, it's Jägermeister mixed with an energy drink. Jaeger bombs were made by God himself. They're like vodka, but it doesn't taste like dog shit, and it practically has the same alcohol percentage and doesn't make you want to puke. It all depends on your tolerance and the size of the Jaeger bomb, but having between 2 to 4 will be good enough to get into that sweet spot I was talking about. And during all this process, if you're staying for an extended amount of time and feel like you're kinda getting out of your drunkenness and you wanna stay, you can just add a beer since it's pretty weak and it will like bump you up a bit. As for a drink that you should not drink is vodka. In all my 19 years of life living in Eastern Europe,
it's white, Greek, brown, gypsy.
Turkish
You're not
white.
European.
You are weak sperm. You are weak sperm.
the alcohol and vodka capital of the world, I have never tasted vodka that didn't make me hate myself. Except Finlandia. Finlandia is pretty good for vodka standards, but it's pretty expensive when you can get the same amount of alcohol percentage, which is shittier, but it's less than half the price. I don't recommend you drink vodka because we all know it tastes fucking horrible and there's a high risk of puking. Nobody in their right mind actually enjoys drinking that shit. Once you start talking about combining the funny plant and alcohol, you're entering a dangerous area. This is a very big slippery slope. The general rule of thumb for you to use is that once you get funny on the funny green plant, 1 beer is actually worth 3 beers because those 2 things work in synergy. Right off, this is a combo for either a disaster or passing out or worse, which is the experience I had combining these 2 that I don't want you all to have. That is because I went fucking blind for a few minutes on this combo. The thing is, one night at a bar, I was combining these 2 and I had a heroic, legendary dose of both alcohol and the funny plant. Once I got fucked up, I was sitting and these black circles started appearing in my vision, and because more and more dark circles were appearing and I knew my vision was going to be all black soon, I somehow stood up half blind, made it to the bar toilet, and the white door of the bar toilet is the last thing I could see. As soon as I turned around, my vision went completely out and all I could see was darkness. And don't get me wrong, the eyes were completely open, so there I am being fucking blind off a heroic amount of and alcohol, and as you or anyone would be, I was fucking terrified because nobody had ever heard of a dude going all blind of fucking and alcohol. At that point, I tried everything like taking a piss, washing my face, still blind, then fell over in the toilet, and after like 5 to 6 minutes, I could see like blurred, and then my vision came back. So, that might sound like funny to you, but trust me, it is not a fun experience. So, yeah, do not combine these 2 unless you're like dancing on the slippery slope. If you can dance, bro, go go fucking dance. Turns out this happened because once you get extremely fucked up, oxygen stops going to your brain, so you either pass out, or if you're built different like me, you're too based to pass out, so you just go blind for a few minutes. All in all, you shouldn't mix these two unless you're doing a normal amount of one and a small amount of the other, because having a heroic dose of both can lead to unpleasant situations. Okay, you've done that and now you have a hangover. Getting rid of a hangover is pretty easy. First, you drink a lot of water so you piss out last night, and the second, which is foolproof and has always worked for me, just beat your meat, bro. As Charlie said,
the previous night I was out drinking heavily, and I woke up the next morning with a pretty bad hangover. And as one does when they're faced with a rough hangover and regret from spotty memories from the previous night, you get out of bed and you start masturbating to help get over the hangover. I don't understand why it works, but it does. It helps get over the hangover.
Thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and goodbye. More videos coming soon, by the way. You see, that noise was fucking Sony Vegas being downloaded.